Here we are at the start of game turn 16. Now, assessing the situation, I don't think I'm in as good a shape as I thought I was a few turns ago. This is game turn 16. At the end of this game turn, I will be a full quarter of the way through the game. And I've been playing this for, gosh, how many hours over the course of a couple of weeks. And I'm only at game turn 16. But I haven't quite taken Suribachi. I should get that this day anyway, whether it's game turn 16, 17, 18. I should get it before the end of the day. I took the first black position here, but the quarry is looming and it just nailed me hard on the last game turn. So that's going to take some work. I am down to 28 replenishment points in the 4th division and 32 in the 5th division. 5th division I'm not too worried about. 4th division is going to start inching closer to, I've only got 14 replacement points left before they can't recover above a step 3 according to the rules. And I think once I get to 14, then that means that catastrophic loss is, my limit goes from 4 to 3. Now I haven't taken any catastrophic losses yet, but I've been very generous with taking replacement points. So I think I'm in a little bit of trouble here. And then, assessing the rest of the board is to push across. And yeah, I have a lot of time, but there are 4 black hilltop positions over there. And that means 4 double fortifications. I haven't even taken the first double fortification over there. I got the second one here, and there's going to be 4 more. I don't know if I can do it. We'll see. I'm going to keep pushing until I reach a point where I know that there's no way I'm going to win, or I might just play it out all, anyway. So there may come a time where I feel like I'm just so bogged down, I might bring in that 3rd division and shorten the game a little bit just to get some extra fresh units on the board. I don't know. That's going to be many turns from now before that happens. So, all right. Let's go ahead and start off with the turn. First things first, amphibious landing is turn 16. There are no landings. There's nothing coming on turn 17. The next thing that's coming is basically just 4 more artillery points. Game turn 19, I'm going to get all my 3rd division tanks. That'll be fun. And then not until game turn 22 do I take get the 9th regiment, and then the rest of the engineers. So I got to do with what I have for now. All right, so now we got the HQ phase, and I don't know how many points I want to take because I'm starting to get nervous I'm going to run out. I got a lot of hit units over here though, and I think it's just going to be I've got to use the points, and then just at a certain point I'm not going to be able to use them anymore, and I have to back them off the front line. When I get down around, say, this might be the last turn that I use points for Division 4, because I'm going to be down around 20. I don't want to get too close to 14, and eventually I'm going to want to pull these guys off the line and get them really healed up. So let's see how that goes. And in fact, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. All right, so this guy's full health, probably not for long. Oops. I haven't used a whole lot of tank. Unfortunately, I got 2 tanks here that are hit, but they're disrupted and they're in. Oh wait, I think it's tank can't heal in intense field of fire. I don't know that it is replacement points. Tank cannot recover in intense field of fire. So tanks can recover in steady field of fire, just not intense. So they can recover. These dudes right here that got hit, these dudes here that got hit, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take 2 tank replacement points to get these guys back up full, because I need my full barrage strength. They're disrupted. I'm not going to be able to barrage this turn. Of course, I got nothing revealed anyway. Alright, so that's 2 tank points. That puts me at 20 tank points. And then I have, what, 1, 2, well, that's a heavy weapon, so that would take 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And those are the 4 units that got hit last time. So, and then I got this guy up here. So that's 6. So if I do that, that's going to leave me at 22 points. I think I got to do it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. What about this guy? Yeah, there's another one. Ooh, and I got my HQ. Alright, that's 8 points. That puts me right at 20. So I think this is it for... I got some guys up here too. There's another heavy weapon. Yeah, there's another one. I'm going to leave that heavy weapon, unfortunately. Sorry, big guy. Alright, so that leaves me at 19. 19 left for Division 4. Next time they get hit, I'm just not going to be able to heal them. And it's almost to the point where I might need to think about just pulling these guys back. I really hate to do that and wait, because I mean, hopefully by the end of the day I'll have these guys done, but then I need to pull these guys off for a turn or 2 turns or 3 turns, get them all healed up, get some additional points for you know, the bonus points for Division 5, where I can get, if I pull a full battalion off, I get 1 point, an extra point. If I pull a full regiment off, I get 4, you know, another point on top of the 3 points for that. If I pulled that full 5th division off, you know, healed them up, I mean, you know, not counting the points that they would take. Let's just pretend they're all full health when I pull them off. That will be 3 regiments. I would get 12 points a day for the days that I have them off. I could keep them off for 2 days. That's 24 extra points. That would, you know, put me up darn near close to where I started. But I gotta have 4th Division survive that long in order to then do the switch out. And I have to figure out how that works. If I pull the whole thing off, where can I put them back in? I think I can put them back in anywhere where they're not in field of fire. So, I mean, I would literally be able to drop 5th Division right here, and as long as I can pull 4th back. And so it's going to be a timing thing. Can I pull them back and maintain control of the positions I've taken, and then pull them back, pull them off, push the other guys in without the Japanese coming in and retaking some positions? We'll see. All right, so 3rd Division hasn't taken... Has 3rd Division taken a loss? Did they get hit? Yes, they have. Oh my. All right, well, we're going to do our first 3rd Division replacement. I think that's the only one. Yeah. This guy down here is an engineer. Yep. Alright, so I got 1 3rd Division replacement. Darn, that puts him at 59. Alright. And then 5th Division, I don't know that I have any losses in 5th Division. I might have 1 or 2. What's this stack like? Disrupted but not injured. Yeah, I don't think I have anybody that's hit over here. I think I've done a good job of keeping everybody disrupted and not drawing the colors that I don't want to see. There's a step loss. Alright, I'll heal that guy. 1 step loss. Or actually, no, I don't know that I'm going to heal him, because I don't know that I'm going to need him at full strength currently. And I'll just wait until I pull them all off and then I'll heal him. So I'll keep that the way it is. So nothing in 5th Division. So he's 5th Division at 32, 4th Division at 19. 4th Division is taking a pounding. Alright. Anything else I can do in HQ? Oh, that's right. I moved these guys down. So 3rd Division is now reaching to 3. The other 2 are still at 3 and 4. Did I want to pick any of these up? I would have had to do so in the action phase. Pick them up and move them. And the nighttime is when I would have wanted to do it. Let me backtrack and see if I would have wanted to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they've got zone of control out to here, which is good for now. I don't need to pick them up, these 2 just yet. I've got the 23rd right here. And where are they? I got 23rd up in there. I got one group of 23rd, I believe, off the board. No, it's 24 and 25. So where the heck are all the 23s? Are they all under here? 24, 23 is right there. 25. Where's all the 23s? I guess they're under here. Oh, look, I found another step loss. Well, I don't want to. I'm going to leave them because I can't spare any more points at this point. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the 23 where it is because I think they're all underneath here. I think. Where the heck are they? Are they running over here? No, that's 24s. Where's all my Where's all my 23rd regiments? I got my scapegoats over here. That's one battalion. I should have, and then I got one group up here. There's a 2 and the rest of them are 1s. So the other 2s have got to be just dispersed in here somewhere. Alright, well. Alright, well, the good news is I still got a guy up there that I could take a point for 4th Division if I leave him there. The question is, would it be a good idea to get some full strength units out? And I think the answer is no, not at this time. And I don't think at this point there's any other groups that I can pull off. 124, 125, 124, 124. Where's my other 24? There he is. That's right. I had this discussion with myself last turn. It would be lovely if I could get this guy back and take these 124s off. Start getting more than 1 point over there, but he's stuck in it. So, alright. So that's it. I don't think I can, nothing moved up to the point where I can garrison more. Well, I guess this has, but I don't, he hasn't reached any farther to anything that's been taken. So, yeah, so there's no more garrisons. Transfer units, yeah, that's it. That's it for now. You know, I just realized that this guy here is really kind of in my command post. I got him hanging out there. I think there is a chance that something could happen where they could get popped. I think it's only, well, no, they're not in anybody's field of fire, so they're not going to take anything, and I don't think these guys will rush into here for anything in particular. I guess the assault action, one of them could, and then I'd lose my HQ, so maybe that's not a great place to have him, but he's there right now, and that's where I'm going to keep him. Alright, first event phase, all heroism. And add a Japanese depth marker. Okay, well, 50-50. I get another hero. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's grab my hero stack. I'll mix them up. I'll pop one out. Oh, nice. I actually got the officer. The officer is the best hero there is, because I can do many wonderful things with the officer. He's got many commands, and I think, no, it's the disruption. I was thinking, gosh, he heals people. No, he doesn't. He undisrupts people. So my officer will command all battalions, tanks, and engineers in and around it. He can remove disruption for all on his hex during any phase of any field of fire. So if I get disrupted during the Japanese phase, if I'm right up on a unit, or right up on a Japanese unit, and he hits me and he disrupts me, I can just flip it right back over and undisrupt him, and then he's still ready to attack. And he can undisrupt 2 infantry at the end of the action phase. So if I've got some infantry that have been hit, or you know, have disrupt, I can remove their disruption early. Not sure how that's going to work out, but all right, where do I put this guy? I think I got to put him over here, right? I need a hero with my 4th. But if I pull them off, see, if I do what I'm planning to do and eventually move them back off the line, do I want my hero off the line? Should I put him with someone who's going to be in the fray of things? Should I put him over here with the 5th, or maybe even up with the 3rd? I don't know. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna think about this a little bit. All right, I think I've decided. I think it's short term over long term. I mean, it's not like I'm never gonna use the 4th again. I'm gonna put this officer on this HQ unit. It says if he's stacked with an HQ unit, then they can disrupt or undisrupt. I think it's the entire. Can undisrupt all on the hex during any phase of any fire, and then they can also undisrupt 2 units in their battalion at the end of the action phase. I want to undisrupt B1 prior to the action phase so that I can use him on this close combat assault here, because I need to get 5 cards to 4. I've got an officer, and I've got a flamethrower, or I've got a hero and a flamethrower, so that's 2 right there. And then if I have the steps, I can get 3. I'll need to bring in another unit, which I can, and then I can have 5 cards to 4 over here, and it'll be a wild battle. Plus, these guys are getting more disrupted. So anyway, that's my choice. That's where I'm putting the officer. All right. So now we're on to Japanese fire phase, and I got a lot of areas that could be a problem. I don't want to see yellow. I mean, I guess yellow wouldn't be bad as long as it's not machine gun fire. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I have black is going to take the A action. Well, I've only got the 1 black position. That might actually work out. That might actually work out if he assaults me. I gotta see whether. Oh, that might be an artillery position. Yeah, it is. So he's going to take artillery fire on me instead. But that means that the purple doesn't go. I don't know if I have any purple, but so we got a red tank. I don't think I have too many reds in position to do anything. Although, ooh, that means all three of these are going to hit this stack over here. That's not good. I got the A action was going to be taken by the black. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's black with, oh, purple's right here, so it's within 3. So black will do that action. Purple will do nothing. And then I have blue R, my favorite action, the R. Alright, so let's roll through this and see what happens. First, our black position, of course, our friend over here once again gets undisrupted. And then this guy over here is going to take the artillery action. The artillery is draw a card. Let's see, artillery is occupy position with the artillery symbol, a U.S. unit in intense field of fire. Draw a card if it's the artillery symbol, inflict a step loss on one U.S. unit in intense field of fire. Okay, so I guess it's just the symbol. It's anybody with that symbol in intense field of fire gets hit. So it's diamond, or I'm sorry, triangle. And I don't have any triangles there. That guy's not an intense. So he doesn't hit me. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then purple doesn't take the action because black did. Okay. So red, nothing over here, nothing here, nothing there. I got 2 red positions here, and I got this stack once again. And oh, that's not even in field of fire because I've got that bluff side hex. So there are no reds. Oh, right here, I'm in field of fire here. All right, so yeah, unfortunately, my hero would take a hit. Yeah, my hero's going to take a dang hit, and he's going to be disrupted. I didn't want to see red. Red was one of the ones I didn't want to see. Alright, so my hero unit takes a step loss, and he gets disrupted because the rifleman hero is the one that can't just remove disruption. So otherwise I could just take that hit and keep right on rolling in, but I can't. So what's probably going to have to happen is I'm going to have to close combat with the HQ and the tank. And that'll be 3 cards to 1. That'll probably be my best outcome. Maybe. Unless I just attack and use the tank as strength. That'll be a 7 attack on 1 unit. That might work. That might work. Anyway, this guy gets disrupted. We're on the green side. So, alright, and that red didn't go, yeah, so that's it. Purple ended up being a black action, so that doesn't go. And then R, blue, resupply, and fire, if somebody's in field of fire. Shoot, I just put my officer on that. Well, that's okay. So he's in, it's just this stack that's in steady. He's already got a depth, so he's not going to resupply, he's just going to fire. And there is a diamond. So that diamond's going to take a step loss, he's already disrupted. My officer is going to undisrupt him so that I can hit this stack here. But that comes during my phase. Alright, so he hit. And that's it for blue and field of fire. Now we got redeploy. I can move a unit closer to the position hex. This guy's blocked. He can't move closer. That guy doesn't have anywhere to move closer. Any other blues over here? This, okay, way up here. I have a blue, but again, he doesn't have an open position within 4 hexes. So, or within 3 hexes. So I can't move him because he's not, he can move up there, but that's not closer. So the redeploy doesn't happen. Now we have reinforce. If it's unoccupied and in communication and US units are within 3 hexes, then I place a unit and a depth marker, but they don't fire. So right here, within 3 hexes, so I get a unit and a depth marker there. Unit, regular depth. These guys will go here, so that makes blue just that much more difficult to hit. This one here is within 3, so he'll get a depth marker and a unit, regular depth, unit. See, and again, this is inevitable, so it's not horrible. I've got what, 1, 2, 3. I got 7 more reserve units down here. Now the thing is, the elites, they'll start coming back in. So yeah, I'll end up getting more resupply and resupply and resupply. But they're going to come out regardless. So could be worse. All right, and that I believe is it. Just those 2. Yeah. Okay. So that's the fire phase. A lot better than last turn. I got destroyed last turn. Alright, second event. Hey, it's my buddy Naval Gunfire again. I had, being the morning, I got an artillery or an airstrike and a naval, so I was at 1 airstrike, 3 naval. Now I'm at 4 naval. And now it is time for my action phase. So you know what we do. You know what we do. We got to barrage this guy, try to get rid of that with my tanks, and I have to so I want to try to hit oh, blue, wait, this blue didn't do anything. It was blue, what, R? So it's resupply, add 1 depth marker, and fire. There's no depth markers there, so he just fires. So he's going to hit, yeah, he's going to hit the triangle guy here. So that's unfortunate. I almost missed him. I mean, it's not unfortunate that I almost missed him. I mean, I guess that would have been in my favor, but it's unfortunate that he now disrupted a guy. So I got my flanking guy, and unfortunately now he can't participate in the fight against this guy. So I might need to barrage him and just disrupt him so that I can maneuver and whatnot. I actually have guys coming around here, so I might be able to get some firepower coming from this way too. All right, and then over here, I mean, I have absolutely no idea what to do about this quarry right now. This is a quagmire. What are they? Is this what they call the meat grinder? Isn't there a position on here that's the meat grinder? Seems like that would be it. So yeah, I got close combat that guy. I got to barrage that guy, or just I could close combat that guy. Yeah, I'll probably close combat this guy because he's 1 unit. See, that's the thing, is if I close combat him, would I take muff fire? I did that before. But if you take muff fire when you go in for a close combat and you get hit, you get disrupted. And then you're not able to complete the close combat. The movement under fire thing is tough. It's tough to figure out. Alright, do I have anybody I need to naval barrage or airstrike barrage before I do anything else? The only way I'm going to barrage this guy is with naval because I don't have any tanks there. So the question is, do I want to hit him Or do I want to... I'm just going to go ahead and close combat him. Get him out of the way. And then that's the question too. This is red intense field of fire. So if I close combat him... No, it wouldn't be because I'm not moving from red. But once I take that, then this guy's a problem. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who made this game up? Alright. I don't think I'm going to use a naval barrage anywhere this turn. So let's go ahead and get our tank barrages out of the way here. Well, let me see if I need to do anything with any of these guys real quick to see if I need to use any tanks elsewhere. I don't think so. This guy's machine gun and flanked. He's on the beach, so he gets no bonuses. So it's just flat out flanking, and I need to triple him, which is, I can do that with my, well, I'll do that with my HQ and with this guy. That's 11. That's more than triple. It's got the weapons, so this guy's gone. And he's elite. Okay, here's the deal. Shoot. He's elite, but he's not in communication. Does he go back in the reserve pool? Or because there's flat out nowhere to retreat and nowhere to... Sorry, I know I've gone over these plenty of times, but I cannot remember. Defeated unit retreats to an adjacent position group hex. There's no adjacent. Withdraws to an unoccupied position. There's no unoccupied position. If it can't withdraw, place it in the reserve pool for the sector. If not in Japanese communication, it can't withdraw. It is eliminated. There it is. There it is. If it's not in Japanese communication, it's eliminated. Well, then it just goes back into... So this is what I don't understand. This guy will get eliminated, right? Boom. I shoot him, he falls into the ocean, he dies. Alright? And he's going to go back into the Japanese eliminated units box, and he could come back out in Sector 3. How is that possible? I wish there was a way, other than the culling, to... I mean, is there a turn where culling stops? Because no matter what, if it's an elite unit, it's never fully going to be gone. Yeah, it's never going to fully be gone. And so like the last turn of the game, if I've got people in the Japanese eliminated, I mean, I guess it's when I would have to control all the hexes is the thing. Control all the position groups, and then no one can come back in. I don't know. I'm going to pause and just take a look at this real quick and see if there's any way these guys could like just completely get off the board. Yeah, I've been getting this wrong. I may have returned a unit or two that I shouldn't have. So he withdraws. If he has a chance to withdraw, if he could withdraw, but it would be overstacked, then you take him and move him to the reserve pool for that sector. But starting on turn 7, defeated units not eligible to withdraw. All units. This is still under the elite withdrawal section. If it's not eligible to withdraw, if it doesn't have any place to withdraw, then you remove it from play. It's gone. So I may have been doing that wrong. I may have had an extra thing or two in there. I mean, this guy that I had here way back when that kept, I kept defeating and he kept coming back and everything. It was still in Japanese communication, so that was good. I think the other ones too, this is probably the first time I've defeated a Japanese unit that is not in communication. But nonetheless, rules state he's out of play. So I think that's the first time, maybe the first time I've done that. Okay, so that was this HQ and this undisrupted guy up here. Now the guy underneath him is completely disrupted. So I'm just going to take that stack and twist it. Now I got to deal with this guy. Let's see, he's in Rocky, so he gets doubled, which is 6. I get 3. You would think that I'm shooting down on him. I have the high ground. So I should have a non-penalty or something. Anyway, so that's 3. These guys over here shooting over a bluff. So they would be halved and then halved again. So that's 4. That's only 7 coming in. And I can't get 18 on this guy. I can't get 18 on him. But I can barrage him because I moved this tank up closer. So I could barrage him and at the very least disrupt him. Or I could just use, flat out, just use 3 artillery points. Let me hit this one first. And let me see if I can whittle that down. And if I have extra tanks left, I'll use it to barrage this guy. If not, I'll use artillery points. Alright, so first grouping, my tanks over here. I need a triangle and a brown. So I need a brown triangle. Well, I got a brown diamond. That might help. And the the barraging symbol, it's doubled, and so he's disrupt the whole thing, or he's disrupted again, artillery, and I have a chance at getting that fort. So I'll put another disruption on him again. And now I want the landing symbol to be a yellow, a green, or a brown. I got it. Okay, it's about time. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to actually get anything on this guy. So I hit his fort. So that class 2 now becomes a class 3. That is a class 3. That is a white one. It was revealed, so this one comes up revealed. And there we go. So one more, and he can be disrupted. And then I can close combat that guy and be done with the hill. Alright, so the second group that is going to barrage is this guy, so I want to see a brown circle, and I got neither. Yep, absolutely nothing. So complete, but that's right, that's right. Remember now, nothing. I still have a chance to hit that, and I may have messed that up. The last time, I think I just didn't even try for that. I don't know. But I want a red, a purple, or a green. I got a red. So that fortification is gone. Now, oh, it gets exciting. It gets exciting. I can close combat him this turn, and I can get rid of him. Alright, so these guys, the tanks under here were used. This guy is still available if I want him. These tanks were used. I still have these 2 tanks here, so I can take this tank and I can barrage that guy. So I want a blue or a whatever tank symbol he is. Well, let's hope he's a circle. I don't think he is. No, wait. Yeah, no, he's a diamond. So I didn't hit this guy. So he still lives to fight another day. Now, there comes a time in your life, young man, where you have to do some things. Now, I only have the 3 strength. I was going to say maybe I close combat him. But I only have the 3 strength unit. So I don't want to do that. But what I can do, I can move this guy in here, because that's not intense field of fire. And then I have more units close up for the next time. And then maybe I close combat him. Well, I can still artillery that guy. I can still artillery that guy and try to disrupt him. So I'm going to do that. I need a blue or I need a diamond. And I got neither. What the heck? Alright, well, I just wasted 3 artillery points. That's no bueno. Alright, well, that guy's just gonna... Oops. That guy's just gonna hit me. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this guy once and for all. So close combat on a mountain, he gets an extra card, I believe. Mountain, Japanese strength doubled, bonus card in close combat. So that's going to be 3 cards for him. So I want to get as many cards as humanly possible. And at this point, I'm not too concerned with injuries. So, whoa, okay. Talk about close combat. Me and these little pieces of cardboard. Alright, so I'm going to pull these guys off. I'm going to jump in with this guy and this guy. This guy will give me 8. And this guy will give me 11. And then my son is home from school. So that would give me, what, how many cards? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 12. So shoot, maybe not this guy. Jeez. Alright. Maybe that guy. He's another 3-step. And my heavy weapon will only give me 1 card. Well, I could just go 4 on 3. I just need 1 success. So even if he hits me, if I just get 1 success, that's all I need to defeat him. Alright, well, let's do that. So that gives me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, I still need to come in with this guy because I need that 4th card. I want that 4th card. Alright. So there we go. That gives me a 4th card. So it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. He's got 1 for the unit, 1 for the close combat, 1 for the hilltop position, the mountaintop position. And he goes first. But I just need 1 hit. Alright, oh, first of all, it's a black position, so I'm looking for red. I'm looking for red. Hey, no red. Okay, good. So if I can just hit him here, that's it. It's over. Ugh, US fire on counterattack doesn't help me. No red. That's 3 straight cards with no red. There it is. Oh, see, there's that. I hate that because it would be over. But I have that, so I have that CC reinforce event, and so it negates the hit. If I get through all of these cards and there's no hits, I'm gonna die. All right, so crap. All right, I take a hit, I lose a card. And this guy had better be a doggone red. He had better be a doggone red. I'm going to be really upset. Okay, good. Okay. This guy has nowhere to retreat to because I control everything. He's not in communication because I have surrounded him. I mean, he can trace communication through here, but I own this hex. So he can't trace communication back to the other 2 things that are the other 2 positions here that are the communication positions on this mountain. So he's gone. Bye-bye. Good riddance. Alright, so this guy's disrupted, and technically 2 of these guys are disrupted because they're overstacked. And again, for those watching who have not been, anybody who's watching it has not been following along, I am blatantly disregarding the rule to wait until the end of the action phase to, if I want to close combat from multiple positions, simply because I forget to do it. I forget to do the close combat at the end of the action phase, so I want to do it now and be done with it. Alright, so this guy here needs to be close combated. Yeah, okay. So let's do this. I'm going to jump in here with these two. I have 6 pips and a flamethrower. So that's 3 cards. He'll also have 3 cards in his little cave. But he's disrupted, so he just needs 1 hit. And again, for anybody who, the cave rule has you place a depth marker, not a unit, and then they don't attack. So, alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and because this does not have a position, I have to establish a color. It's green, so I don't want to see green coming off the top of this. I don't, but it's heroism, which, if I remember right, it gives him a card, it takes a card away from me. Add a card to the pile, and remove a card from the other side. If drawn from the Japanese pile, Japanese unit has no depth marker, add a revealed depth marker. Well, it is a depth marker. So I'm going to say no to that, and I'll just give him one of my cards. Which isn't horrible, because I didn't get hit, I just lost a card. I just need a green card. There it is. He's gone. Okay. Oops. Oh, that would have been green too. Sweet. Alright, so the caves are gone. That cave position is gone. And then I just have one more spot on Suribachi. This guy right here. What do I have here? I just have 1 unit. Yeah, it's just gonna have to wait. I can move this guy up. I can move other guys around, but I'll take a hit next turn, and then that'll be that. I'll hopefully kill him with the strength around him and some artillery and such, and then Suribachi will be done. Yay. Alright, let's see what else I can do over here. Alright, all these guys can do is undisrupt. You get undisrupted. You get undisrupted. You get undisrupted. And you get undisrupted. These guys are the guys that keep getting hit by the artillery. I can move forward and take out more artillery. I can spare some guys. Alright, so that's them. This guy is a double close combat. 7 strength. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 5 cards for him. Do I have any tanks in the area? Maybe I should try to barrage them and get rid of that. Yeah. If I go 1, 2, 3, the next turn I can maybe try to get rid of that. Whoa! Get rid of that depth marker. That's probably what I should have done in the first place. It's too late to use naval, because I would have needed to use it in the first part of the turn. Naval actually would have been a good call. Why is he disrupted now? Did I already use Naval? I think I already used... No, I didn't. He's disrupted from last turn. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to back up. Again, reserving my right to play my game the way I want to play my game. I'm going to back up, and I'm going to say that I am going to use a naval artillery point to try to see if I can't get a perfect match and get rid of that depth marker, because that will help. So I need a purple... What? I need a purple triangle. And I got neither, so I just wasted a point. I didn't even get... I mean, is that artillery? No, it's not, so it wouldn't have made a difference. But I just wasted a naval point. Outthinking myself. So I need 5 cards. If I use my officer to undisrupt that guy, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need one more card, or I need one more pip to get a full strength close combat in here. I could do that, bring one of these guys. Boom, boom. You can go in. And then I'll have my card for my officer, I'll have my card for my flamethrower. Oh, no, wait, no, I'm good. I can only get 5 cards max. And so actually I can leave that wounded unit there. Because I need 9, no, I can't leave the wounded unit there. I can leave the HQ there. I can come in with these guys. Because that's 9, gives me 3 cards. And then 10, 11 for the flamethrower, or 2 more cards for the flamethrower and the hero. Is that how I want to do it? I hesitate to think if I lose that officer. But, yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Alright, so this is a purple position. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he is already disrupted, so I just need 2 hits. And I need to stay alive. No purple. That's a good start. We have the initiative. Now we no longer have the initiative. No purple. Purple, U.S. withdrawal hit. Alright, so this guy's going to take a step loss. And I lose a card. No purple. Purple. This turned out lousy. Alright, take a step loss. This guy goes down 1. And I lose a card. And, okay, I got a purple, so at the very least I got his depth marker. But he's got 2 more cards. You got a purple, it's another hit. And a purple, it's another hit. Holy crap on a stick. 1. So, yeah, these guys got just absolutely annihilated. Wow. And all I did was get rid of 1 card. Shoot, that sucks. I'm reeling. Okay, and then this guy is still in communication, so the depth marker goes up here. Oh. I knew that was going to be epic, but I was hoping it was going to be epic the other way around. Alright, so these guys are disrupted. And really, really hurt. In danger of taking step losses. I need to get them off. Holy smokes. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Alright, so that happened though. Nothing I can do about it. Alright, these guys are going to assault this guy. I can close combat him. This guy counts as double. That would give me 2 plus a flamethrower, and this guy, if he doesn't have close combat, would be 1 card. I hate the close combat if I don't need to. So let's do this. Let's hit him. I got 3, 4, 5. We'll give him 8. We'll give him some artillery points. Alright, he's 1. He needs a Browning though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, shoot. I screwed that up. I screwed that up because I'm not attacking with my poor hero here is disrupted. So I'm not attacking with him. So I don't have a Browning. Because my tank does not supply that. So all I do is disrupt his butt. Because it's 2 to 1. Well, he's revealed. That was stupid. This guy loses his disruption. Whoa. Gosh. Okay, these guys lose their disruption. These guys lose their disruption. This guy could still do something technically, so could this engineer. And that's about it. So, gosh, I really wish I could have taken this guy on this turn. So I could be done with Suribachi. And then during the night phase, I could remove these guys. Well, I still have a shot to remove these guys during the night phase. And then get them healed up and try to pull these guys back. So that's the question now. Do I start moving these guys back from the line so that I can take the 4th off? Alright. These guys lose their disruption. I need to flank this. I need to flank this. So instead I will close combat. Now again, this jumps into red steady field of fire, or intense field of fire, but I'm not moving from red to red, so I don't know if this is the right move. These close combats are not working out that well for me, but I don't want to waste the time to try to flank him, and then they'll give me the option of trying to hit red as long as red doesn't come up next turn. Alright, so he is alone. Oh, all that, and y'all weren't seeing what I was doing. Shoot, I hate it when I do that. Anyway, I was coming up here. I'm taking this black position here. I jumped in with units from here, and so I'm going to close combat. This guy was here in this black position. So he gets 1 card. I get 2 for unit strength, 1 for flamethrower, but I need 2 hits because he's not disrupted. But he only gets 1 hit. Oh, I have to figure out what. The color is purple. So no purples. No purple. But he got a CC reinforce. Oh, I hate that frickin' reinforce. Oh my gosh. If I see that on a close combat one more time, I think I'm gonna just flip the table. Yeah, so he gets a depth marker. and a card. That's upsetting. That was very upsetting. Regular depth marker. It gets revealed. It's a close combat too. Alright. No purple. No purple. Come on. No purple. Purple. So all I do there, that whole thing, all I did was disrupt him. I gave him a depth marker and I disrupted him. Ugh. Ouch. At least I didn't get hit. At least I didn't get hit, right? Small victories. I gotta take them where I can get them. Alright. So that's going to be a very good candidate for naval fire next turn. Alright. So I already did this guy. I already did that. There's this guy here who needs close combat. Of course he does. Of course he needs close combat. But here come my my 3rd division. He's going to hop up into there. He's going to hop up into there. He's going to hop up into there. Once again, not showing you. This green guy. And I'm taking all my 4th division, or my 3rd division units, jumping up in there. He needs close combat. Oops, I forgot to move these guys back. They come back here. Where did they come from? Where did these guys come from to hit that guy? The headquarters, I think they came from here, so everyone underneath is going to be disrupted. Let's hope I'm not over 10. I am over 10. I really needed that to turn out better. Where did they come from? I'm going to put them here. I think they just need to go back out, so that's fine. Alright, another close combat. So we have 8. I want another unit because I want my full complement of cards. Oh wait, no, I got 10, so I get 3 cards, 4 cards to his 2. Yeah, hopefully that's going to be enough. It's 2 for him. It's 4 for me. And it's green. No green. Good start. Oh. I'm going to count how many cards have this event on it. And I might burn them all. So that negates that hit. And of course he draws a green. Hits me. He's disrupted. I lose a card. I got 2 more cards left. I got a green. He's disrupted. I don't have a green. So all I do is disrupt him. And then these guys jump back and they're overstacked. So they are... Bottom guy, he was disrupted anyway from getting hit. Okay, lose that disruption marker. Lose that disruption marker. And then the rest of these guys start coming up. I can start rolling on that yellow position. Gosh, I just feel like things were looking so good, and now I'm starting to get more units, more depth. Some of them are elite. So if I move this guy here, I move these guys here, because he's disrupted, and then I do 1 hex movement in. Well, I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot because really, honestly, I don't at this point. There. Okay, moving up to the coast. So hopefully if my third can take this out and move up and grab those before anything starts populating in there. Maybe, just maybe. And then really my 9th division, when they come in, they could land up here. And then they'll be with the 3rd. Maybe that's what I should have done with the 3rd to begin with. Now that I think about it, because I think you can land them anywhere. So I should have maybe thought about, why am I not showing this again? So I moved all my 3rd division up here. But I'm thinking maybe when the 9th comes in on turn 22, I come in up on the west beach, so that they're closer. Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to have done this. I'm going to back up. And during the HQ phase, I wasn't thinking about it. I was going to take these guys off because I moved them out of the way. So I've got A, B, and C in headquarters for the first 27th. They would have come off in the morning. Would have healed the step loss. So they're up there. So they'll start generating a point per turn. And then, yeah, I mean, this headquarters unit, or this heavy weapons unit, is really doing nothing. He's just going to hang out, eat some beans, because he's got nowhere to be, nothing to do right now. These guys are just hanging out on the airport, ready to take a hit. Oh, this guy needed to move up. And then, yeah, I got this unit, I got this engineer who haven't done anything. Guess I just leave them there. Just hope to avoid pulling yellow, and hope that maybe I get a turn where I don't get any artillery in the 3rd sector. Alright, so that's it. Last 2 turns I'm not real thrilled with. My performance, I'm not real thrilled with some of my decisions. I'm not real thrilled with some of the outcomes of the close combat. But literally, I think that this turn I had shuffled before this turn, and this is what's left of the deck, and this is what I've used. This is all close combat and other things. So, alright, I did attack one on the airport, so I don't need to provide depth in there. Oh, shoot, I forgot about Japanese artillery. Alright, well, I'm going to draw from the bottom of the pile. I just literally put these together. I forgot about artillery. So I'm going to draw from the bottom because I don't know where the... Oh, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to shuffle, and I will have shuffled early. My bad. And then we'll do artillery, and that'll be it for this turn. And then I might play another one. I'm starting to get... I've been enjoying this, but now I'm starting to get a little bit exasperated with some of the outcomes and the thought of, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to make it across here and not lose all my units. Lose all my replacement points. And I guess the way it's going to end up working out is eventually I'm going to get all the way up there into the corner, and I'm going to have no replacement points left, and I'm going to have a bunch of battered units going after those last positions, hoping that they're not going to come back to fight again. I mean, really, if you can take out the black positions, I guess if you can focus on the black hilltop positions, because that's where communication lies, right? Is those 4 black hilltop positions. If I can take those out, but I don't, I mean, it's going to be a really hard possibility to get into 4 and take those out. So the units returning and everything is all about communication. So I think maybe over here, maybe to help prevent these guys from doing anything bad. And most of these guys were setup guys, so you know, in the initial setup. And I'm not looking. I can't remember how many of these guys are elite, how many of them are not. So if they're not elite, they're just going to die anyway. But I might need to, kind of come up here and cut off communication as I hit those guys. Maybe, I don't know. It probably won't work. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different strategies I can use to do better at what I'm doing. There were a few turns there where I thought, like, you know what? I'm really good at these war games. I am really doing everything right. Now, not so much, because I do not know how. I mean, this is like 2-3 turns in a row that I've just been sitting here waiting, on advancing on a quarry. But I just feel like I'm not at full strength, so I can't do it. All right, artillery. That's the last thing I got to do. All right, enough talking. Nothing in Sector 1. Sector 2, I got another artillery position, so it's at 25. Well, I didn't take anything this turn. I had gotten the artillery last turn. So it's at 25, which is 8 plus 5 from Sector 4 is, or I'm sorry. No, it's just 8. It's just 8 points in Sector 2. And 8. So I disrupt 1. And I might, at this point, I might be good to just kind of take these guys. I don't know. I might be able to just move them, go ahead and bring them back over, and then keep using them, because they'll still be on. Even if they get over here, they'll be on the airport. So maybe I've been doing the wrong thing there, just leaving them in the middle. But we'll see. All right. So now I got 16 plus 5 is 21 divided by 8. So that's going to be 3. So it's going to be the same thing as last time. These guys are just sitting here taking hits, or getting disrupted and then not being used. But these are the guys that are farthest away, and so it makes the most sense to go 1, 2, 3 plus. Although, oh shoot, I don't want to disrupt my tanks there, because I want them to be on the move. So I'll disrupt these guys. All right. So there we go. And raid, I'm good on. So no problems, no worries there. And so that is the end of turn, what was I on? 16. So on to the mid-game, the midday phase for the next turn.